So, Party Peoples, willkommen zurück, Eleanor. Morddezernat, dritter Fall. Jetzt gut.
Ah, Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, it's my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
Er darf nicht einmal fertig essen. Das ist aber cool, das Intro da. Vor allem dieses Oldschool Café Diner, richtig nice. Wusch.
You have the address?
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, Phelps. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
Yeah, it means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all, Phelps.
Ja, sind wir gleich da. Cool. So, da hatte ich schon. Ein kurz Fußgänger, sorry. Ah, der Fall, ja.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
Hab ich schon wieder vergessen. Ja, war heftig. Weil, wie gesagt, die nächsten 3 Fälle, ich habe die alle schon gespielt, leider, ich muss sie löschen. Muss nochmal spielen.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Brothers, Pinker?
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you. When you're ready.
Lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force. Only 21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
Ah,
Another wedding ring torn from the finger. No skin under the fingernails.
das schaut so arg aus. Gott sei Dank spiele ich aktuell in Schwarz-Weiß das Game.
Kiss the blood, BD. The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
The best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered.
Yeah. We know the M.O. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe. Further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
So heftig.
If she took a blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when strangled.
Mhm. Was ist denn das? Das hat ja nichts mit Fall zu tun. Oder? Gar nicht. Ah, das ist
May as
das.
well follow the trail.
Das ist richtig cool.
Antonia. Huh. Same as the library card.
Nicht, dass es da dazu gehört. Genau, da ist der Schuh. Nee. Was?
Proximity to the scene, plus the bloodstains. No way is this coincidence.
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
House keys, strung up like bait on a hook. You think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Probably all the way to City Hall, that brazen son of a bitch.
Das ist so cool.
It's got to be a code or a cipher.
Let's go.
Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us? He clearly wants us to find these things. He's left them for us.
There you go, Phelps. You got a new M.O. I told you it wasn't that guy.
Or he might just be getting more confident.
Mm-hmm.
Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her. Pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the significance?
Das dauert auch lang zum Vorbereiten, ne? Na gut, der Mörder hat Zeit, aber... Ja.
Looks as though the killer was decorating with this.
Ah, den kann man nicht nehmen, anscheinend, okay. Das ist die zweite Hälfte.
Son of a bitch wants her identified. Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
Na gut. Mal nur kurz probieren, hatten wir den schon oder kann ich den nehmen? Oder?
It was Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
All right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him, we've closed the case.
Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway. But doesn't the DA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
Not if he's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting them.
I'm sure.
Ja, war noch so, das passt schon. Na hier. Hey! Na gut, das ist jetzt ein Problem, ne? Aber nur das Interesse. Wir denn schon? Ah, ich wusste es. Mercury Custom, let's go. Let's go. Bin wieder lost. Alles klar. Das ist auch ein cooler Wagen. Müssen wir uns da nachholen. Hat man auch noch nicht. Ich glaube, das war die Jaguar. Let's go. Ah, das ist das, können wir auch noch erinnern. Obviously, solange es noch nicht ja, dass ich es gespielt habe. Ja, ist okay. Ich muss zwar nochmal jetzt machen, ne? Aber es ist okay.
Wait just a moment. I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPente, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone. Antonia's room is upstairs, last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am.
Let's go.
What are we waiting for?
Ja, auf nix. Ich bin eh schon da, aber...
The
smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
Ja. Ich hasse es, ne? Das ist mir beim ersten Mal auch passiert. Du musst oben bleiben beim Rausgehen.
So someone broke in using this thing instead of a crowbar. Wonder where it was taken from.
Jetzt geht's los. Mrs. Antonio Isabel Maldonado, CEO Past Manager. 712 Northfield Street, Downtown Los Angeles, Kalifornien. Antonio. Bezug nehmend auf einen Brief vom 7. August möchte ich Sie mit diesem Schreiben darüber informieren, dass Ihr Gesuch an den obersten Gerichtshof des Staates von Kalifornien angenommen und ein Gerichtstermin angesetzt wurde. Ihr Fall Prozesslistennummer 986765 wird am 17. September vor Gericht verhandelt werden. Ich wurde darüber informiert, dass Ihrem Ehemann Angel Christopher Maldonado, wohnhaft in 334 in Hills, Los Angeles, CA, offiziellen Behörden, zugestellt wurde, dass eine Erscheinung im zentralen Bezirksgericht im genannten Termin gewünscht wird. Was nicht notwendig ist und viele Frauen in ihrer Position sich dagegen entscheiden, würde ich Ihnen raten, am vereinbarten Termin ebenfalls im zentralen Bezirksgericht zu erscheinen. Meiner Erfahrung nach kann die Anwesenheit einer weiblichen Klägerin in Fällen wie diesem den Ablauf positiv beeinflussen. Und wenn Ihr Ehemann 17. September nicht erscheint, was Ihrer Aussage nach wahrscheinlich ist, dann lassen wir unsere Chance verbessern. Freundlichen Grüßen, bla bla.
Okay, we have an address. The charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
Interessant. Let's go.
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, Detective. I'll do my best.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife that served me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
Eigentlich hat sie gerade gar nichts erzählt von dem Typen, aber wurscht.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I have no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people who live under her roof. Where did she go?
I think she went to a bar. She's been drinking quite a lot lately.
This bar have a name?
El Dorado Bar. It's a Latino place on North Los Angeles Street.
That's only a couple of blocks from where we found the body.
You've had a break-in?
No! That can't be true.
You're being economical with the truth, Mrs. Lepenti. What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
Mhm. Genau.
So Antonia lost her keys and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles. It'd be very bad for business if this news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
Alles klar.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
What about her bracelet?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
Man kennt's.
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
We can either front Angel, seeing as the finger's pointing right at him, or we can check out the Eldorado bar.
Ja Leute, ich werde jetzt aber beenden, 20 Minuten. Dann noch einsteigen. So Leute, danke fürs Zuschauen, ne, für den Support. Ich hoffe, ihr habt Spaß und fiebert genauso mit wie ich.
A nosy old hag?
Ich meine, gut, dass du ich gerade replayen. Ich hab's ja schon gespielt, diese Missionen da. Aber trotzdem, ich fand's so cool. Ich habe wirklich extrem mitgefiebert und ich find's noch immer mega nice. Und ja, ich sage euch dann, also diese Mission noch, ja. Dann noch ein Fall. Und dann noch ein dritter. Also 3 Fälle noch. Und dann kommt der letzte vom Morddezernat. Und den muss ich nicht nochmal spielen. Habe ich schon erzählt, aber ich sag's nochmal, dass ihr euch auskennt. Da ist meine Reaktion halt wirklich, sage ich mal, real. Ich meine, ich sehe jetzt auch noch so gut es geht, aber ich meine nur, das muss ich nicht nochmal nachspielen. Ne? Das habe ich sozusagen live erlebt jetzt. Ne? Genau, nur dass ihr es wisst. Also 3 Fälle noch und dann der 4. Den lade ich dann einfach so hoch. Den muss ich nicht nochmal spielen. Und ja, das wird richtig geil. Ja Leute, dann danke und bis zum nächsten Part. Ne? Bye.